that there was a handful of people that were bear maced. All right, peeps. Share it up.
Hey, watch this. Look, watch this. They bitch about you throwing shit. Boom, hits their own guy with
peeps.
it.
Share it up. With these guys, they will run up and snatch you, so make sure you have at least like 15 feet from the officers. Like, they will come and grab you and they will arrest you.
Put that fucking weapon down, you fucking jackass!
You know what to do, crowd. Share it up. Let's get some more eyes on this. If you can't see, there are a few officers with the rubber bullet type weapon.
That woman just told us they're going to attack whether we're peaceful or not, so let's be proactive. That's what she said. I don't know exactly what that means, but we'll see.
Someone gave
They're IDing people on the side of the building over there that they arrested. You can see that in the background.
Oh, the squeaker's broken. Lame. But my last name is Greatwood, and they hit me in the groin the last time I was here. Yeah, so I have a metal cuff now. It was really bad. It was really bad.
I'm surprised you didn't run after that. I was like, oh shit, I'm out of there. I got caught.
That's my thing. I stay. Well, they kind of know me here.
Oh,
so.
okay. So you're saying if we stand next to you, we're pretty much safe?
No, do not know.
You're saying this helmet will save both of us?
Yeah.
I don't like the ACH channel.
It's
Cause y'all are pussies.
on the right though, so.
I understand why they do it.
What's going on, dude?
I ain't gonna do that job.
There's a big thing go back over there.
Finally, that dude's getting his break. Old boy's been building on this little clubhouse they're building out front here for a while. Did you catch that, dude? He's like, fuck this, man. I covered Jerry's shift tonight. I'm not supposed to be here. I was supposed to be fishing. These motherfuckers called me out.
The police has already been using my footage, so it's very 50-50.
Yeah. This guy's just been smoking a cigarette, just hanging out his mouth. He's like, I fucking hate everybody. I hate you all. He's like, you aren't paying me enough.
Who do you serve? Who do you protect? Who do you serve? Who do you protect? Who do you serve? Who do you protect? Who do you protect? Who the fuck do you serve?
Sorry, bud, you're good.
We're on the right side where that street is.
Who do you serve?
But, I mean,
So they're saying that the street we're on right now is Lombard, okay? So everyone knows what's going on. And they're saying that they want people to move to the north side of Lombard, which I think was told is over on the other side where the donuts and the 7-Eleven shop is.
Are you streaming?
But again, it's hard to know which way we're supposed to go when the police do decide to jump out. People were shot up in Bothell, police or otherwise. But yeah, I hear what you're saying. Here comes the surge. They got their cuffs ready to go. There's some familiar voices right there. He said she got the body of a linebacker.
To actually pay for it. Now I don't know if that's the case.
Can you hear me all right when I have my thing on? Am I coming through decently? Good. Yeah, no feds here tonight. Yeah, it's not going to be great.
I'll keep it off when I'm not close to people. I'm just trying not to be super unmasked in a crowd. And soon people will get tear gassed. A pretty successful action. You know, you got the Portland Police Association, which is a private organization, to expend resources, boarding up their windows and stuff, and you've got all these folks, these officers out tonight. So that's not bad. Like it's an accomplishment. All life-altering injuries from feds, which is nice, in my opinion. But yeah, the cop wearing the red sash is armed with riot control units. Those are like the things that tell people that folks have riot control department here for the slightly charged thingamajigger, the slightly charged assets. So I haven't even seen any lasers, but I've definitely seen a water bottle or two chucked, and someone briefly tried to burn a mattress, and immediately give up on burning the mattress. So
That's not easy to burn.
He's telling us that officers will perform additional targeted arrests for people who refuse to follow the orders. And yeah, it sounds like they're using the fact that somebody, for like literally 20 seconds, tried to light a mattress on fire as the justification. So that's fun. We're not quite in the cool zone yet, but oh, another water bottle. Yeah, they're gonna start shooting at people, I think, pretty soon here. That'll be a thing to see. They're gonna do the thing that they do, which is stand around. Oh, good. Yeah, and this is interesting to me because for a couple of reasons. One of them is okay. Well, looks like it's about to start. Looks like it's about to start. Hey. So, the cool zone is a term for the period where, like, Crimson Forces and tear gas meet. It's the bits that are cool to read about in the history books, but kind of shitty to live through. And it looks like we have the riot police moving out this way. I'm not sure. Either some people just want protesters back there, maybe, or they're just going to kind of come around and try to fuck up people inside. It is unclear to me at the moment. But, yeah, could get interesting tonight. And again, this was a completely peaceful and chill evening until the police started yelling at everyone on the LRAD and demanding they clear the street. All that had been done was like one or two people had chucked water bottles briefly, and somebody had attempted and failed to light a mattress on fire. So whatever comes next, that was the justification. So that's it, folks. Yeah, they didn't like people jumping on the bed. This guy, the guy who's behind this cop here, red sash, is fun to watch because he loves aiming that gun of his at people's bodies, like faces and stuff. Generally used as a sound system because it's actually not very effective at suppressing crowds. So it's mainly their sound system that they use to tell people to do stuff. I don't know. I've never had time to go to the donuts. Every time I'm by this donut shop, I wind up getting tear gas repeatedly. Yeah, the restraining order protecting press is still in effect. They have been better about that lately. And while the feds definitely physically targeted people with cameras, they didn't arrest any press. So that hasn't been lately. Every night is a whole new world here in Portland. The city that Donald Trump is very angry at currently. Yeah, and this is not a good LRAD. We have two LRADs at least, one of which is usually downtown by the Justice Center. And it's a pretty good LRAD, at least as a sound system, like it doesn't fuck up. And then we have LBRAD's LRAD, and LBRAD is the other LRAD guy. So the LRAD guy at the Justice Center, pretty good at being an LRAD guy. He knows all the right phrases, cop phrases to say to tell people to do shit. He knows what direction people are in at any given time, which is important for directing them. LBRAD, who's right here, right there, LBRAD is. Never knows what direction he's going in, never knows where to tell people to go. He forgets what he's saying in the middle of sentences on a pretty regular basis. I'm not sure what's going on there. Somebody must have run through the crowd or something. So yeah, it's fun. Yeah, now this is like night 46, 47 of continuous protests in Portland. Probably not far from like at least a third, maybe close between a third and a half or so, of which have been riots or civil disturbances. Probably more. If you include civil disturbances, probably more like 3/4. It's been quite like a 6-week period here in Portland. And yeah, the president did say earlier today that the feds had successfully quelled things, but this is a nice little crowd that's formed up on a Monday night, a couple of hundred people, and it looks like the Portland police are going to do the thing that they do again.
This is the Portland Police Bureau.
There's Elbrad. You can hear Elbrad.
Here north Lombard Street in North Campbell Avenue. This gathering has been declared
Oh, Riot.
All
right. So now the decision is
you are ordered to disperse immediately.
yeah, so they've declared a riot. So now they get to use tear gas. So they just immediately went with declaring a riot in order to justify shooting at people.
Yeah, I'm gonna have my mask on now because we're definitely
Because like when I was leaving and I missed the PPV attack or whatever, you're like, oh, I am streaming on Twitter.
none of which hit anyone, and this, along with a couple of thrown water bottles, are what has justified the riot that has currently been declared. And so looks like we got some shit coming up on this side of things. Uncertain. Yeah. This is I've lost count of the number of riots. But this is the silliest reason I've ever heard a riot before. No, did you see the tiny burn mark on the mattress, John? It's anarchy out here. Fucking A. I can't believe, like, I'm pretty used to the Portland police pulling some shit, but this is a fucking, this is fun. Second tear gas warning. So, here we are, everybody. It's about to get very clear. You guys tell me, why is that's a shoe. Where's those shoes? That's a shoe. Yeah, that's a shoe. Yeah. See the challenge. She got this contestant. I reported I got the no, she said, so he was talking to her and she thanked him.
That's a fucking agitated statement if I've ever heard it.
Jesus Christ.
They threw it over the crowd the way that they're supposed to disperse. They threw it over the crowd the way that it's supposed to disperse. This is private property! This is private property!
They just showed up like there was Normandy.
This is people. The other batters are the justification for all of this. Looks like the referee is being discouraged. You're doing your press conference over the internet. Yes, there it is. You see it. Yeah. The fact that they just instantly went to this is crazy. And the level of immediate physical aggression is also crazy. Them firing rock salt into the crowd was new too. Expecting to fire rock salt into the crowd.
Failure to adhere to this order may
People around me yelling, we're not doing anything. They're telling us that tear gas will be used.
Can you hear me now? I've got my mask down a bit. Yeah, they're telling us tear gas will be used. They're just continuing to threaten people. It's fucking wild. I haven't seen them. I think they were really just shooting rock salt into the crowd, which I have not seen them do before. Yeah. Yeah, it's because I have my fucking respirator off. Whoa! Spray a mace. Yep.
Turn the respirator back on.
They're just going around picking fights. Look, that's all they're doing.
No. Macy's the fucking crowd.
Oh, well, it's just happening fucking everywhere. Jesus Christ.
Look, I need. Shit.
Shit. Fuck. That stuff sucks so bad. Fuck. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck. Okay, I'm okay. Fuck. So much. Yeah, give me more. That really sucks, everybody.
Oh. Sheena McFerrin! McFerrin!
Okay.
That's who was just arrested. Energy person.
Okay.
They're firing from the truck.
Oh, shit. I fucking hate that stuff.
Sheena McFerrin!
Fuck. Fuck. Shit, I need more water. Fuck. Fucking. Just need water.
You turned
You hold this.
Riot!
You can explain to the crowd.
People causing violence!
I'm okay. I got it.
To those near North Lombard Street in North Carolina, this gathering has been declared a riot. All persons at North Lombard Street must disperse by traveling to the east. You are ordered to disperse immediately.
If you want wipers off. Yeah.
Failure to adhere to this order may subject you to arrest and may subject you to the use of tear gas and/or impact weapons. Move now.
God, I hate this stuff.
Disperse
Sheena McFerrin! Sheena McFerrin! NLG is 503! 902!
Yeah, that sucks.
Sheena McFinn, 503 902 5340.
Man, this is gonna work.
You're the only one because
Goggles just aren't gonna be a factor for me.
you're the only one that caused violence. Do you realize that? You don't deserve to make money that you do, fuck.
Yeah, this is not an option. This is not gonna be an option.
Deserve way more than you.
God damn it.
Teachers are being forced to bring your kids back to school.
All right, everybody.
You're out here making twice what they are. Fuck you.
I'm back. Wow, so they really fucked us up good with all that fucking mace. People clearing their eyes out here. People got really fucked up, particularly me. No, this is not near the Justice Center. We are near... the Portland Police Association headquarters. It was very peaceful. There was nothing going on, no property destruction. We saw 2 or 3 water bottles thrown, and one person briefly tried to light a mattress in the road on fire, and then people... Light these off again. So again, I didn't see any violence. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. I didn't see shit being done. But, like, so yeah, then the police immediately declared a riot, and started beating the shit out of us. And using a lot of mace, using a lot of hand-to-hand violence, too, which is always fun. So,
They're telling us to move. They're going to beat us up.
and the crowd is not going to listen. They're telling people to disperse, and they're telling us they're going to mess up the crowd real bad.
They plan on using more tear gas.
So that's the situation.
You do keep hearing that, though. I'm trying to find the best spot where there's a connection. Like,
We're warning people who are getting on their balconies that the police are about to see it.
do you want it? Well, there's no gas right now, so.
Negative health effects, including an ability to disrupt menstruation, cause miscarriages, and of course it causes respiratory distress and can make the effects of illnesses like yeah. Yeah. People have cones. Huh? I've got nothing. I've got nothing. Yeah, so real fun call from the police. I think they're about to go move again. Okay. Yeah. I didn't drive off under my face. Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
You know.
Police riot, but this is not a real riot. Like, nothing was done. 2 or 3 water bottles had been thrown, and someone had failed to light a mattress on fire, and the mattress had been turned into a trampoline. And that is the balance of criminal behavior that I've seen. And the police just...
This is the Portland Police Bureau. To those near North Lombard Street and North Campbell Avenue, this gathering has been declared a riot. All persons on North Lombard Street must disperse by traveling
police violence. We've already seen quite a lot. Yeah. Yeah, PPA coverage is bad for some reason. God, I fucking hate that face. Yeah, that shit sucks ass. Alright, it looks like we've got police up here. And they're saying they're starting to move forward. The line. Yeah, I don't think this is a stingray. I think it might just be not a great area of coverage. There are those.
Yeah,
that happens in towns, you know? These are local police. No feds have been cited out tonight. This is just Portland Police. Protest started at the Portland Police Association headquarters, which they get really angry.
So they're about to deploy tear gas.
They've sent out a crew to put in.
I'm just trying to get the best range.
And the crowd was just kind of content to chill and yell at them. But the police declared a riot for no real discernible reason. And began hitting people and shooting at them. That sucks.
See that? Sorry, you?
This gathering has been declared a riot. Let's disperse on North Lombard Street. Let's disperse. People going to the east.
Thank you.
You are ordered to disperse immediately. The area bound by North Denver to Interstate 5.
They're being very polite now after having shot us already.
We got it.
Well, this is now the second protest at the PPA, and it seems to be a rousing success. One might say.
Because you remain in this closed area. Move to the east now.
Don't touch it! Keep your eyes on the cops! Touch the munitions and you'll be shot by less lethal munitions.
What is in that gun? Sir, what are the less lethals? Do you know what the less than lethals are? Like, what are they? Sandbags or are they rubber? Or we're not sure.
Keep filming.
Got you.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Find the woman and knocked her to the ground earlier. They shoved another.
Thank you.
Officer Formal! This is the Portland Police Bureau.
Yeah. Yeah. They did not say how far it needs to go. The crowd is doing what it's been told. Really weird riot. Really weird riot.
I don't know if you can see the police officer in the back. There's been paint that's been lobbed. There's been bottles that have been lobbed.
Oh boy.
All right.
Got your back.
Here to the police order to disperse. You must disperse now.
So they declared it a riot, son, a riot, and chalked the lines back. North Lombard, and I don't know how far back they're going, but this is Fenwick right here. And it looks like the police now are moving everybody this way as well.
37! 37! Nice stack!
So I asked one of the officers what the less than lethals were, and they didn't really know. One of them didn't know what was in the other one's gun. So.
Well, you got an SM-58, you're just rocking a mic?
What's
Really weird riot.
Sorry, you have an SM-58 just rocking a mic out here, bro? You're a fucking gangster. That's so fucking dope.
Dude, keep it. See?
What the
In the
fuck?
background there, they've got their medics. They've got their GoPro. What you're seeing is a lot of paint too. On the Ian's got a lot of it on him, but there was a lot of paint that was lobbed over the top of the crowd into the police line right here. And they made it clear this is now deemed a riot. You're good. And tear gas have definitely been on the table. They made a very tear gas warning. That's the one thing that they have been very clear about is that tear gas will be used if
You got him pinned up against a fucking fence, you guys.
I don't know which way they're trying to direct people.
Make sure you got a shot. So you're
okay?
good.
Been talking shit to her for like the last 3 weeks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, watch out.
You guys have been on that line? Yeah.
I can't hear you. Hey, start! You have to be louder if you're giving directions. Stop here. Stop here. Jesus Christ. Be louder.
You gotta tell them what to do. They don't even know what they're fucking doing.
You're pushing them into a neighborhood! Are you kidding me? You want to gas another neighborhood? Are you trying to gas more residents of Portland? Hey, fuck you, PPD! Fuck you!
Who's talking?
Intermittently pushed back by the police.
Push the sidewalk over here. You can see they're definitely rallying everyone on this side over here, trying to single up the lines and get everyone.
Repeatedly pushed back by the police, warning each other not to turn their back. It's a good call.
But they're definitely like they're not they're shoving people out the way. They're making sure they know that they're not going to stick around.
Hey, none of you
And everyone's got their pepper spray ready to rock and roll over there.
Are you planning to gas the neighborhood again?
So they're talking about holding the line. Oh, so now we know which way is north. I was going to ask Google's, but apparently we got that sorted out.
And again, this is the mildest riot I've ever seen declared in my entire life. Like they went. They
They're kind
called
of
riot
evenly distributing out the less than
for
lethals.
no
You can see
discernible
that.
reason.
They've got the basically everyone you'll see in the guys on film. All those orange straps are the less than lethals they call them. So.
That guy says it sucks, doesn't it? When people.
If you saw anything on screen like the other night. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
We have munitions being deployed in the neighborhood, so that's fun.
But if you saw what happened over there, Shay, there was a group of people that tried to come around the side.
People went
and
into
hucked a
Mayor Ted
flashbang at
Wheeler's
them.
neighborhood of mansions. Really,
So
no
if you can see
police
what's going on,
munitions.
basically. Ooh, they were just trying to single someone out. They're going after. Hey, they're going.
Oh, here we go. Shoving. More shoving. Pretty standard stuff so far. The really bizarre thing is the rapidity with which they declared this a riot. That was the new one for me.
Made it clear. Dude stepped right in there and took that shield and put it in front of me, which is awesome. You got Blue over there, the cat we met with the helmet when we were reporting from inside the helmet. They did have, so old boy we were talking to from Fuck 12 Police or Fuck 12 TV, I'm not sure what his, I can't remember what his handle is, but his lady apparently was having issues with one of these female officers, and they made sure to he said, man, keep an eye on her watch, they're going to grab her, and sure as shit, they came out and they got a hold of her at one point, but then they backed up because they couldn't. You're good. You're good. Just stay on that line. There's cars on either side of you. But they.
Dropping the odd flashbang definitely we're happy to mace the crowd. Huh? Oh, yeah.
They did grab her, and they tried to.
So, here's us on the ragged edge of
Pull her. Had
a police state.
So I got some pepper spray in my eyes.
Fun stuff, guys.
But,
super fun stuff. Really love doing this on a Monday night. Enough.
Didn't get the mask down in time.
Yeah, they immediately called Riot.
Area bound by North Denver, Interstate 5 and North Bryant to North Farragut is now closed.
How do they still have that much PA? It's crazy. Like, they got a mobile PA they're running right now, which is like their LRAD that they're running right now. And so they're just moving everybody down the line. And that line goes all the way down. So they're running that all the way on the sidewalk as best they can. Now, they did have some people that tried to circle around at one point, and they just threw those flashbangs out there. Those things are loud as hell. I mean, you guys, we've seen that up in Seattle this whole time. So you do have, like I said, they're running the front line here. They have pulled pepper spray, and they made it very clear that they will.
Not a
Sorry, man, I still have some pepper spray in my
neighborhood.
Pepper spray in the and tear gas.
For like tactically protesting. Better than the Justice
It's
Center.
crazy to see how
I might argue we're at my place to make that kind of argument.
Of it, like we were backing up,
yeah, so
and one of the Shield Brigade guys kind of like got in front of me and blocked that out.
Association headquarters, and that's like the Union Building.
Benwick, north of Lombard. This is a closed area.
A couple of hours. The police.
This gathering has been
nowhere.
People, a riot.
They didn't have a legal right to do. The justification was someone had mildly singed a mattress, and then they declared a riot.
now to the north.
Ah, man, I hooked in a fucking bunch of that pepper spray.
To adhere to this police order to disperse, you must disperse now. You are subject to arrest and/or citation, information, tear gas.
Making a barricade behind us.
I just heard a recycle bin get tossed over, which means there's going to be bottles at some point, is what I'm
Yeah,
guessing.
the
So
bottle boys.
I would assume you might want to go ahead and.
The peacefully fucking protest! Nothing's being looted! No one's being robbed!
I mean, I don't know what's going on behind me. Yeah, they're pulling
Pretty
out.
wild
So
declaration
one
of a
thing you want
riot.
to keep in mind, Shay, is that they are pulling
Yeah,
out the
it was
bins.
like
They're
someone
pulling out
burned it a
garbage
little bit, and
bins,
then people
recycling
yelled at
bins.
them, and they stopped,
And
and the
inside of
mattress
those, if
wasn't
you heard,
burned.
a lot of bottles. There's
But
a lot
the
of glass.
police
There's a lot of
still
breakables. A lot of things that can be used as projectiles thrown against the
what
police.
you do matters less than what they want to do.
They are gathered up. They are moving down with their vehicles.
Oh boy!
And they made it clear they will use tear gas.
Guy he looks here trying to go through. People yell if they have the right to protest and be in the street, which they do. The police also have a great deal of munitions. You know.
For the excessive use of force this evening, for the officer who pointed his munitions at civilians against PDB directives.
Yep. Now yelling at the police to retreat. I don't get the feeling that they're going to do that. They should be at headquarters. This is night
Lululemon
46.
leggings. Just chit-chat on our phone like no big deal.
They all blur together at this point.
So now we're on Kenwick. Was that?
This is not the fucking waterfront. Stop asking.
North Kenwick. And we're running right now parallel to Lombard. I don't know exactly what Sherwood Street this is right now. But if you step up here with me, Shay, you can see that.
And I guess we're just waiting for things to.
They made it clear they don't. This street is off limits. Like they got like all the way down the sidewalk here. Actually, it's just right to the edge of the street here. I'm not sure how far it goes down. And then they've got their police line kind
Somebody
of up
says
on the
that
street.
you
So
hope
basically,
that when these people's grandchildren grow up,
they're keeping everything out here
learn about them
locked
in the
down.
history books,
But
that they spit shit and piss on their graves.
not so much down the way there.
Which
So I'm
is
sure that you could probably walk
biologically
around
kind
if
of
you
a
wanted.
difficult thing to figure out.
That's
But
not
yeah,
something you're seeing
there's
people do
there's
right
some
now.
press back here. So far, they haven't fucked press up, although they definitely told us to move back a bunch. And yeah, they hit her they hit Elaine's camera out of her hand because it has a light on it that it can't turn off when it's filming at night. and they got real angry at that light and shined lights in our faces. I think because there had been some light play a little earlier, as is documented in my Twitter. Maybe they were frustrated about that.
Go home to your pathetic lives!
Can anyone tell me, is Ian with Lucky?
So again, in the middle of a fucking random. Doesn't really feel like a riot.
I don't know what's going on with the blurs, but
Oh, sorry.
man, I wish you could see.
People now chanting, "You disperse first" at the cops.
Or are you able to get like up of the entire crowd? Like hundreds of people back there. Like this entire block is just full of people right now.
My Twitch feed and then it's cutting out and shit.
They did pull out some
Yeah,
of their
champ went on
vehicles,
for a
but
little
up
while.
on Lombard, it looks like they've got that pretty well secured. They got the LRAD up at the end of North Fenwick, which is the street we're on right now. Up where it hits, if you go south on North Fenwick, up till where you hit Lombard. It looks like they're bringing in some of their
I've seen so many
backup.
riots in this town. This is the least cause I've ever
And
seen.
they've got in the background back over there, you see that the LRAD is back there. And they do have one of the vans coming in, like one of the jump out
what
vans.
the crowd was dishing out in terms
I don't know
of
if there's
stuff that
people
was
in
thrown.
there or
I would
if they're here
say
to pick them
maybe
up.
yelling was justified.
But this is like the looks like they're rallying them up or
They
they're
got
getting ready
real
to
ornery.
unload. One of the two.
Wild night, y'all.
But like I said, they do have
wild night. I mean, Seattle just succeeded in. That's not. Oh, they've got barricades built.
That's crazy. Like, that's crazy to me. Now the
So-
bottles are gonna start flying probably.
Oh, police seem to be.
What's
pulling
crazy
back,
to me
maybe?
is
You are not to follow the officers. These guys say it doesn't seem like they're pulling back to justify using weapons.
The area bound by North Denver and Interstate 5 and North Bryant and North Berrien remains closed. Leave the area now. If you come into that area, you are subject to arrest.
So they tell people
They didn't
not
go
to
that
come
far.
into the area, and people, of course,
just to be clear,
immediately
they
say,
drove,
"Oh, no."
but
Yeah.
there's not a lot
You
of
don't-
celebrating
You
happening.
don't listen to things shouted at them on
they're moving.
loudspeakers by
It's
folks
pretty
who
legit.
have just shot munitions at them.
Hey, Portland is
I love
crazy.
how bad Elbrad is using the
Of
Elbrad.
all the things to point out, like this guy, he did it. He did. I know.
Good to see you too.
He did. I know he did.
He is just
I had to take my gas mask
consistently
off. Got
bad at
stuck in
using
there.
the LRAD.
But one of the things that damn.
Telling people they are restricted
subject to arrest.
You will be subject to
Proceed
arrest.
north on Fenwick Avenue. If you will continue to
Man, it's crazy that the
Lombard Street, you will be subject to arrest and the use
So,
of riot.
he's
I
saying
can see
that
them doing
people
this all night. You know
continue
what
to
I mean?
head
Like
back towards the PPA building.
Proceed to the
they've already made it clear they'll use tear gas.
closed area.
LRAD guy says this
It's
is a
crazy how they're
closed
trying to say
area.
a
Someone in the
residential
crowd
area is
shouts
closed.
back,
You know, in
no,
all
it's
fairness,
not,
like,
bitches.
you can push them off the main street, you know, for obstructing traffic. You can push them out of the sidewalk or off the crosswalks for pedestrian
Yeah,
violation,
Elbrad
whatever.
sounds
But
angrier
I mean, we're
than
in
the
the
other
middle of
guy,
a neighborhood right now.
but also more.
I mean,
impotent.
hey, come here real quick.
I mean, people are trying to sleep, and
So,
they
yeah.
got robot
I find
voice.
it hella funny that
You in the white hooded
they made
sweatshirt
it
and
very
blue
clear this
shorts they
neighborhood's
call
protected
out.
by neighborhood, not by the federal. So
So you're arrest.
hey, that's
So they're now picking out specific people in the crowd.
hilarious that the
and telling
neighborhood,
them
this
that,
block is
they'll
protected
be
by the
subjected
neighborhood
to
watch,
arrest
though they do have
if
a
they
police
continue to
force
stay
with
here.
riot gear
Like
protecting the
specifically
neighborhood
they
right
will
now
be
from
subject
this
to arrest. So that's
riot.
interesting. That hasn't happened
Just
before.
saying,
Yeah.
it's an interesting notion to take
Yeah.
into consideration here.
I
And
hate
they are,
those
like
lights.
I said, if they can get a hold
Really
of certain
don't
people, they're going to
enjoy those
snatch them up.
lights.
And they just
Don't
made
like
it
the
very clear
lights
who they're
behind
going to
me
grab.
either.
And
Not a
they're
fan
doing
of
it by
people
their
shining
outfit.
lights in
You know
my
what I'm
eyes,
saying? If
but
you got red shoes
I shouldn't have been
and blue
standing on
jeans, like old boy
the
right
streets
here,
of the city in which I live and pay taxes
or like
if I
someone
didn't
in a
want to
white
have
hoodie, whatever.
munitions
But
used against
it's
me.
crazy that they're being
and
very
police
specific. They're being very,
spotlights
very
shown
specific
in my
about who they
face.
want to grab. And we saw that already, actually, when they had the girl that we were talking to from Fuck 12
People now deciding to
TV, I
hold
think
the
it was. I
intersection.
mean,
So that's going to go well.
this is me just telling you the title. But he said, hey, man, my girl has had issues with this female officer for weeks now. And they said weeks, like 3 weeks. So they're down here doing this nightly. And so they did. They reached out and snatched her by the arm and tried to pull her in. They
Boy,
pulled her.
howdy.
The crowd
What a
pulled her
fun
back,
night.
and then that's where like this whole scrum broke out on North Fenwick right here. What's wrong?
Yeah, no feds yet tonight, everybody. So far, just Portland police.
Go ahead. Let's roll over here to the sidewalk.
Yeah. It is written that if it was not federal property or any statue, they might have more difficulty.
Yeah.
This is actually a very good test of that.
Yeah, this is a good test of whether or not the feds will come out if people are not at the JC or at the federal courthouse. So far, we haven't seen any feds, nor have we seen unbelievable violence deployed against the fucking faces of people holding boomboxes. But we did see a lot of violence still from the cops today. They really,
right now,
were pretty pissed when they first charged the crowd. They wanted to do some damage.
Rad parked, and you've got.
Portland is a lovely town. I like it quite a lot. I don't
there
like
are people walking up there. I'm not sure.
So I appreciate that people have kept this up for like 47 nights.
We should maybe get in there and see if they'll let press up.
Because I think it's important. I think it's important.
Legal advisors. Now they do have a strong line.
Crowd to move forward again.
North Lombard.
Saying
or North Fenwick and Lombard right here.
Don't be cowards. Yeah, they're not breaking the law, other than the police decided for no reason to declare a riot. So folks are now marching back forward through the streets of the city in which they live and pay taxes.
There is a slow march. Here, come out here real quick, Shay. Sorry.
Whom don't live here or pay taxes here, but who do get money that our taxes pay for here,
from there, but
and
like,
who decided
the whole group, like mob, several hundred
nothing,
people just slowly making their way back up the street, oozing back up towards North Lombard, or towards Lombard on North Fenwick. Now they still have two lines of police up there, Shay, that are like on either side of North Fenwick.
People to stand in the street around, and instead
you hear a lot of sighs, a lot of huffs, a lot of puffs, like people are getting tired, but it's almost like
the call.
They are
the
getting
PPB
themselves ready for a long night. There's people that are sitting out in the street out here. I don't know if they've been arrested or detained or.
Monday.
I'm not sure exactly what's.
Yeah. It does seem like Portland has gone longer and consistently harder than, Minneapolis is really the only other city in the same kind of ballpark. And their protests, they certainly deployed a shitload more force and were more successful. But I don't think anyone's had like as many consecutive nights of shit happening with the cops as Portland. Crowd size is a couple hundred.
And then,
I would say less than 300. I'm not really perfect, graded estimate.
With gas masks into the neighborhood to chase people.
Yeah.
As if they're going to deploy gas into a neighborhood again, like they did at the end of June.
Right.
And all the other officers without masks stayed up here.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, cool. So you're going to gas another neighborhood in North Portland.
Yeah.
Great job.
Knowing that causes premature or, fertility issues.
Here we are again.
Yeah. A lot of labor issues that happen there. Like,
hands
not
up,
labor
don't
issues,
shoot.
but prenatal issues come in from. It's terrible.
Yeah, totally. I'm glad you guys are doing okay.
Oh, we're good, yeah. I was caught up over here on this sidewalk for a minute, and they started hosing people down and hitting them with.
I saw that.
They were shooting.
This is the Portland Police
I got that women's arrest on my stream.
Yeah.
A very good shot of it, so I'm excited for that.
Good, yeah. We'll check it.
Failure to move.
No, you're good. I do the same thing. I try to do it too, but I try to keep up with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Here we go.
Yeah, we'll see you. You too. Absolutely.
Now, they say.
So you have like a old traditional standoff, right? Like you got some of these people out in the middle of the intersection here.
Yeah.
And I mean, the numbers haven't diminished. There's just running down North Fenwick, heading north on Fenwick, and then you got Lombard here heading east and west, and kind of like the butts up on a T right here on Lombard coming off North Fenwick.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
And so yeah,
good number of cops.
Portland is, to be real, no joke.
Not a massive crowd.
These guys go hard immediately. They go hard.
And, you know,
but we saw it in Seattle too. Different type of crowd control. Here they've got to go ahead and use tear gas. They're quick to pop those pepper bullets. And I know I'm calling. There's got to be an easier term for it. Man, I'm getting gnarled up my knee a little bit.
See if it clears up. I changed some of the settings.
All right, guys. Hey, we're gonna.
But
doing okay?
I'm not the president of cops. That would be
How
the
are we
president.
doing on the stream, guys? Everything all right?
And he did declare today that they'd put an end to the unrest in Portland. So, oddly enough, I think if the cops had done nothing, this would have all petered out, and there wouldn't have been a big to-do. But they didn't. So,
All right. Well,
it was a very chill night up until they called it a riot. We don't need a honkler in here. Yeah, they got angry at the match. Well, it's weird too because the mattress was literally just people jumping up and down like a trampoline. It was fun. Folks immediately gave up on any attempt like immolating it. Yeah, I've definitely.
all right. Well, it's been an amazing crossover night, but the police state as always, ruins it. We're about on an hour. I'm gonna have to cut it. Basically, yeah, like they've said, and as Concrete, yoked up guys noticed too. The issue in Portland is just insane.
They wanted to fuck people.
And/or citation.
Man, this guy is so like hesitating on the broadcasting thing. Like El Brad guy, I don't know how well you can hear El Brad guy, but he's very bad.
I thought it was east-west, east, and I thought that was